Back to Motivational Moments with Donna. The hostess here is Miss Donna Hilfiger, who is a life coach. Mind you, she is internationally known. Today she will elaborate on what she says loss. Let's have a look.
Hello and welcome to Motivational Moments with Donna Hilfiger, and I am Donna Hilfiger. And this week I want to talk about, I've gotten a lot of questions with people saying, I've lost my job, I've gotten a divorce, I didn't get the promotion I wanted, my relationship's falling apart, what do I do? And when I talk to people, they always say to me, it's so easy for you. Well, yes, I've been studying self-development my entire life, and I'm always called to walk my talk because life happens. And I'm going to give you a perfect example of something that recently happened in my life so that you can relate, because life happens, whether we want it to or not. It was, not too long ago, my husband and I went to lunch, and he's talking to me, and he said, man, I can't get out of this funk that I'm in. And I said, what's going on? And he said, I don't feel appreciated. And I feel like I'm being undermined at work. And I listened to him, and the more I listened, the more he gave me example after example after example of why he felt undermined. And I said, stop it. The more you stay stuck in this feeling, the more that the undermining is going to come to you, because we attract like-minded things that come to us. If we're in a good space, we attract good things to us. If we're in a bad space, we attract more bad stuff to us. So I said, stop it. So I talked to him just like I would do any of my clients that I'd be coaching. And I said, you've got to figure out what is working in your life right now at work, or you're going to go out and look for another job and carry yourself with you with all your feelings that you're talking to me about right now. And he said, okay, I get it. So a couple weeks later, he comes home, I'm sitting in bed drinking my coffee, having a great day, and he looks at me and he said, I was just asked to resign. My mouth dropped wide open, and I thought, oh my gosh, I saw this coming. I even called him on it. And I said, why were you asked to resign? And he said, they said I wasn't performing. No notice, no warning, no nothing. And I'm like, okay, snap out of this, Donna, because you're going to go on a downward spiral and you're going to create something. But all these things came up because the mother and the wife in me kicked in, and the coach in me just left out the window. And I got in my fear, and I'm thinking, oh no, they're not giving him any severance. We're only getting 7 days of health insurance left. Woe is me, and I'm going on my downward spiral. I said, stop it. My words to him came back to me, and I said, stop it. What would I be telling myself if I were coaching a client? The next thing he said is, do we go on our 25th anniversary trip? Because we had just booked a 25th anniversary trip to the Dominican Republic. The logic in me said, no, we've got 2 kids going to college. We've got 3 other children to take care of. We've got all this stuff going on and all these set bills to pay. And I stopped myself and I said, if I were coaching someone, I would say, absolutely hop on that plane, go on that trip, have a great time, and make the best of it, and get yourself in a different state. Because if he goes out and tries to find a new job in this state, he's carrying his problems with him, and he's not going to find anything, at least not anything that's going to support him. So long story short, we go on our anniversary trip. His phone is blowing up while we're sitting on the beach, drinking umbrella drinks, having fun. That's how the magic happens. You don't think about woe is me and all the things that are going wrong. You focus on what is working. Hey, we have our health. Hey, we've got great kids. Hey, our kids are going to great colleges, and that's going to pay off in the long run with their education. We focused on all the good things, and guess what? The perfect job found him. He didn't even have to go out looking for it. The perfect job fell in his lap because he got himself in the perfect state. And now he goes to work and he loves getting out of bed in the morning. He said, I feel so appreciated. Why? Because he got himself in the right mindset. We can't go out and create awesomeness from a brokenness in us if we focus on all the things that are going wrong in our life. And I'm saying this from a place of empowerment. I'm not a victim. I'm so grateful and thankful that this happened to my husband, because I had him back. Before, he was miserable doing what he was doing because he wasn't appreciated. Now he's manifested something more awesome than he could have found. He could never have found this perfect job if he had gone out and taken himself with his brokenness. If we take ourselves from a broken relationship and don't fix what's going on in here and in here, we're going to create and manifest another relationship that's going to have the same exact thing that we just went through, because that's what we're creating from. If we create from a place of empowerment, and if we don't feel empowered, how do we do that? We fill ourselves up with what it is we need, because we're never going to get it outside of here. I hope this is making sense to you. If this is resonating with you, take a deep breath right now and ask yourself, what is it that I want to create change with? Because you can create change right now in this moment. And I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions in future segments, so please tune in. I'm so glad you tuned in today. Please keep sending your questions and your comments in, and because I love it. And I read these things, and this is the advice I'm giving you based on the questions and comments that you're writing in on. And you need to tell your story from a place of empowerment, because if you're telling your woe is me, same old story, you're going to keep creating the same old thing in your life. The only way that you're going to get to here is to tell a new story. And if you don't have the story to tell, make one up. Because when we're thinking a thought, it creates a feeling in our body, and whatever we're feeling at any given moment determines the decisions that we're making and the action steps we're taking. And that is what creates our life. So thanks again for joining me. Please continue to write in. I so enjoyed being here with you today.